Hello, 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 TikTok family and friends and new acquaintances. My name is RenaeThaDiva on here, and of course, in professional life, it's Renee Parker. So, I am coming live just to give you some business tidbits. If you are an entrepreneur, if you own a business, and this really applies no matter what kind of business you have. I actually own an insurance agency for my main source of income. And then I own several other businesses. But if you have a business, I encourage you to have vetted staff. And what I mean by vetted staff is this: you need to make sure that your staff members are willing to or will work just as hard, if not harder, than you would for your business. You need to also make sure that they are professional in the fact of how they are coming across to people. They don't have to be college educated. They don't have to be high school graduate, depending on, again, the type of business that you have. But again, you want to make sure that they are professional in how they are representing your business. The reason why that becomes important is because, again, it is a reflection on your business, your brand. For two, people are more apt to bring more business or keep their business with you if they feel like they are being followed up with in a professional manner. An example, in my industry, again, and that is in insurance, we have to do follow-ups pretty regularly. So I have a 222 rule. So when we first get a lead or a quote in office, you are to follow up with that quote within 2 hours of receiving it. That's the first follow-up. The second follow-up, if you don't sell the policy or if you don't get the business at that point, is to follow up within 2 days. That gives them a chance to review whatever you sent them. Also, they are probably comparison shopping. So you can kind of compare, or they can kind of compare what you've sent them versus what someone else is giving them. That again also gives the ability to have a competitive market. If again at 2 days you have not sold or bound the policy, then my next rule is to follow up within 2 weeks. It may be a matter of, again, you need to become some objectives. So if they say they need to talk to a spouse, significant other, maybe they are waiting on a pay period, you have time to follow up with it. So again, just some tidbits on that. Another reason why it is important to have vetted staff members is that you need to know that in the event that you have to be out of the office for any reason or another, that your business is going to operate like you're still there in the office. Okay, so you want to make sure that they are vetted for that reason. You want to make sure that you have competent people in your staffing. Okay, again, that's no matter what kind of business you have. It works very well for me because, again, I have an insurance agency, and the people that I have in my staffing are in our protege program, and they are just doing wonderful. To me, as an owner, an agency owner, it excites me like nothing else to see them be excited about making a sale and changing people's lives. It's not just about sales. In this industry, again, my main business is the insurance industry. If you're in it just to make money, you're in it for the wrong reason. Our goal is to be able to assist people in their life and make a change and make sure that they are properly insured, especially in the event that something were to happen to them. Then the other reason why, or another reason why I would say that you make sure you have vetted staff. So far we've said, for one, we want to make sure that they are professional. For two, we want to make sure that in the event that you are out of the office for any reason, that they can operate as if you were still there, and the customer does not know the difference of you being in office or not in office. Before I go any further, make sure you are liking and sharing. Follow me as a content creator. I do share a lot of interesting things, not only business, but I also have a podcast that I participate with and have some more shows coming up. So make sure you are liking, sharing, following me, and then comment. If you have a topic that you want me to cover, whether it's in business or in personal life advice, please comment. If I don't see it right here on the live, then I will definitely make sure that I address it afterwards in another live or what have you, or I can even send you a message. Okay, not the spammers, not the people trying to get me to be able to read my palms or any of that stuff. I am not knocking you. You go for it, but for me, no thank you. Okay, so the last reason I'll share with you today on getting people to be vetted, those that work for you, is that, again, more than anything, they are representing your brand. So I have a rule for my agency, for my staff members, that if they are out in the public and they are on my business or my agency's business, that they are dressed business casual or professional, business professional during the week. On Fridays, I'll wear jeans. You can wear clean sneakers if you choose to wear sneakers, but you are to not have on a nicer top or a polo top for the men, and your agency badge. That again is because no matter where you are, people are going to recognize you or see you, and it actually will draw more business for people to be able to just see your badge and maybe even ask you a question. Maybe they are in the market, and we would not know that unless we talk to them, right? Then I also have a 2-foot rule. I keep business cards on me, but you can't just give a person a business card and be like, okay, they're going to call me. This is going to be business. No, it doesn't work that way, because people are very tech savvy these days. A lot of people will research things online before they even talk to a business owner, no matter, again, what industry you're in. So when I say I have the 2-foot rule, it's generally because, like, I've been in the grocery store and I've just sparked up a conversation. Hey, how are you today? Or what about this weather? Because here in my state, it is going to be hot all this week, like record temperature setting hot. So it's like, hey, what about the temperature today? Are you enjoying it? Do you think it's too hot? Do you think you prefer a different climate? What about the weather here? That can spark a conversation. So that lead me into asking other questions like, hey, again, they've probably seen my badge by this point. So they know that I am an agent, and I can ask them, so who is your current carrier? Or if you can change anything about your current coverages, what would you change? 99.9%, they're going to say, of course, the rate. Insurance right now as a whole throughout the United States has gone up. If you are a homeowner, if you're a renter, if you are a business owner, have a policy, the policies have gone up. So that opens up, again, another channel for me to be able to talk with them. By this point, the line's probably moving, so I'm going to make this very quick and make it very brief. And I will ask them, hey, do you mind if I give you a call at a time that's convenient for you, or send you over an email and be able to quote you for your current insurance needs? At that point, then I'm handing them my card. Because now, if they say no, they don't want me to call them, they at least can call me. I will, of course, just be me, try to overcome that objection. I'm still going to get their contact information. And I'll ask them, well, can I at least have your email address? So that way I can go ahead and send you over the required information to provide a obligation-free quote. People like the word free. And it is. It is no obligation. They are not bound to come with my business or my agency. But again, it's getting the contact information. Usually when I say that, 99.9%, they'll say, sure, here's my email address. For one, a lot of that stuff is public record. You can look up people's email addresses on a number of different lead sources. So it works out really well. But that's just my helpful tidbits for the day. Again, like, follow, share this. Hopefully it helped you. If you are in the states of Indiana, Ohio, Texas, Georgia, and Michigan, I would be more than happy to give you a quote if you need a quote for your current personal insurance needs or even your business needs. No matter where you are in the United States, I can give you a quote for life insurance. Life insurance is so important. People, please understand. I went through a situation even this past weekend where someone that I was close to lost a loved one, and the life insurance policy had lapsed. A lot of times you can get policies for as little as $25 per month. It just depends on the level of coverage that you want. So give me a call, send me an inbox, chat, what have you. I'll be happy to quote you. Again, no matter where you are in the United States for life insurance, I can give you a quote, okay? So that is going to be my little bit of Monday motivation. I hope this helps you in your business and even in your personal life. Make sure you're following, sharing, commenting, and I appreciate all gifts. But again, make sure that you are liking the video no matter what. Thank you again. This is RenaeThaDiva, or Renee Parker and a Professional. And that has been my daily life tip. Okay, so you have a good night. Bye now.